Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. Bayesian's watery grave, wreck where billionaire Mike Lynch, his daughter and 5 others died as pictured, and the hatch that was initially blamed for disaster. Clearly visible through the murky depths 150 feet below the surface, this is the first time British superyacht Bayesian has been seen since it sank beneath the waves last August. Captured in astonishing detail by a renowned photographer, it shows the gold letters of the doomed vessel's name still proudly displayed on the submerged stern. After just 9 months at the bottom of the Mediterranean, the images also show how the wreck is already being reclaimed by nature, with seaweed colonizing its once pristine deck as fish explore the new habitat. As investigations continue into how the unsinkable £30 million yacht could sink so suddenly, with the loss of 7 lives, including those of British billionaire Mike Lynch and his 18-year-old daughter Hannah, the images appear to rule out one theory. According to photographer Massimo Sestini, who captured these exclusive images, the Bayesian stern hatch remains firmly closed. That is despite the initial claim by shipbuilders that it had been left open on the night of the tragedy, allowing water to surge in when a freak storm struck. His photos also show how the wreck lies largely intact on the seabed off the coast of Sicily as a £20 million salvage operation continues to raise it to the surface. The Bayesian, famous for its trademark 236-foot mast, one of the world's tallest, took just 16 minutes to sink in the early hours of the morning. It had been hit by a fierce storm with 100 miles per hour winds while at anchor off the fishing village of Porticello. Earlier this month, an interim report by British investigators highlighted vulnerabilities in the yacht's stability, which meant its crew were unable to prevent the 184-foot luxury sailing boat from tilting violently on its side. The captain and crew would have been unaware as the information was not laid out in a safety booklet on board, the Marine Accident Investigation Branch said. Earlier this month, the vessel, which locals say is cursed, claimed the life of an 8th person, a Dutch diver who was working on the £20 million salvage operation. In response, all manned diving operations were temporarily suspended, with exploration instead carried out by undersea robots. Diving the wreck before the latest tragedy, Mr. Sestini said conditions on the seabed were treacherous. A lack of sunlight at that depth combined with sediment swirling in the current combined to reduce visibility to as little as 1 meter. When I connected my camera to the computer and saw the images of the wreck on the screen, my heart sank, said the photographer, who himself almost drowned while diving beneath a frozen Italian lake earlier this year. His photographs of the Bayesian's wreck shows its sinking was truly a great mystery, he told Italian publication Oggi. The wreck seems intact, he added. Mr. Sestini said while it was said at the beginning that an open stern hatch caused huge amounts of water to inundate the yacht when the storm struck, my photos show that the door is closed. Within days of the disaster on August 19 last year, the CEO of Italian Sea Group, which bought the Bayesian's constructors Perini Navi 2 years ago, blamed human error. The stern hatch was clearly open, Giovanni Costantino told Italian media. The firm has yet to comment on the MAIB report. Bayesian was legally owned by Mr. Lynch's wife Angela Baccarez, who survived the disaster. The other victims were banking executive Jonathan Bloomer, his wife Judy Bloomer, lawyer Chris Morvillo and his wife Nada Morvillo, and the yacht's chef, Recaldo Thomas. 3 crew members are currently facing possible charges of manslaughter and causing a disaster under an Italian criminal investigation. However, under Italian law, the fact the men, Captain James Cutfield, Chief Engineer Timothy Parker Eaton and Deckhand Matthew Griffiths, have been placed under investigation does not imply guilt and does not necessarily mean that charges will be brought against them. Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.